What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Stop the presses. We working, everybody. I said stop the presses. We working. We gonna be spending a lot of quality time together. See you later, sweetie, honey, sugar. Yeah, we working, baby. Oh, behave. Is this thing on? We working. Here to talk about some of this boxing stuff. Don't be a stranger. Smash the like button. I know some of y'all don't want to do it, but you gotta do it. Oh, it's timeless. Listen. It's a great age of boxing. Great era of boxing. A lot going on. Yeah. Man, YouTube's stalling with these notifications. I've noticed it's been taking increasingly long to send out the notifications. We ready to go. What's good, Ego Garlic Butter Gang? Now got the notifications. Yeah, man, I'm ready to go. When I hit that live button, when I hit that record button, I'm ready to go. YouTube be lagging. It's really not that hard. Now, that's what I'm saying. Come on, YouTube. Put us on that front page like you're supposed to. Front page us. Shout out to Fluffy. He said, what's up, Ego? No, what's good, man? We just working. It's kind of hot out here in California, but we still mobbing. Man, YouTube gotta figure this out. I'll be so turned. I'm ready to go. Man, Ego, you working your ass off. Easy work. Easy ass work. I ain't gotta worry about it. Seemed like you didn't want to leave LA. Man, I love LA. Like Pac said, I love LA. I almost didn't want to leave, but I had to. Sometimes you miss your own bed. You know what I mean? Just being in your own bed. Yeah. What's up, Ego? I'm from Chicago, but I'm checking in from Atlanta. Shout out to the A. Hey, to live and die in LA, where every day we try to fatten our pockets. Us boxing fans hustle for the cash, so it's hard to knock it. Everybody got their own thing, currency chasing. Ego Valley, man. West Side. Ego, I hope you destroy all these fake ass fans making excuses for Triple G. Gather round, we gonna talk about it all on the channel. And I know they mad, cause the flow is timeless. Is this thing on? Smash the like button so we can hurry up and get this party started. I'm hearing a lot of things, so I had to talk about it. What better way than to talk about it live, in the flesh, in front of y'all face, just me and you, me and the audience. If y'all have questions, y'all can have questions. If y'all want to duel, we got the hot seat for that. If y'all agree, you can let me know that you agree. Fair? Sounds fair. Ego, did you see Broner trying to kiss Gervonta? Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I seen the video though, where you like reach behind him. I don't know. I'm not making no video about that. Like, I don't know what that was. So, whatever. Seem like the casuals tend to cater to Triple G. Listen, this is the thing with the casuals. They're getting burned because it's like, every time in boxing when you know something gets real, that's when they come out in droves and like full force and super radical. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if Triple G has a tough fight, you don't really hear nothing from him, right? Because people just understand what it is and, oh, he was in a tough fight. Or like, let's say when Charlo had a tough fight with Austin Trout, they feel safe. Like, oh, he just went the distance with Trout. We thought he was going to knock Trout out. So they don't really care. But when Jamal looks sensational and knocks out his mandatory, or like in an eliminator, he knocks out Hugo Centeno Jr., now the threat is oh so real. That Lions only threat is oh so real. And that's when you see them, the fans, the casuals, now they got so much to say. Oh, Charlo, he's a bum slayer. He don't deserve Triple G. When's he been on pay-per-view? And that's when you see it. Okay, we got a hot seat already. His name is Jakir. We gonna see. He says, fuck off with your hate. Where did he go? He says, oh, fuck off with your hate. What have I said that hated? I haven't even done a roll call yet. So you tell me, Jakir Ahmed. Come on, Ahmed. It's going to be, I'm dead. It ain't no Ahmed. I'm dead. You're going to get slaughtered in this hot seat. So what have I said to hate on anything? This is what I'm telling you. This is when they get more radical. But it's cool, though, because I prepare for this. What have I said that hate? We got a hot seat. I ain't even been on 10 minutes and we got a hot seat. What have I said to hate? See, they can't answer. This is why they do them drive-by. All that stuff is dead. Before Mayweather Pacquiao, before YouTube had live and all that, you might have been able to get away with that. But not in this day and age. This is the ego era of boxing coverage. You're not getting away. We got the hot seat for that. So you explain to the crowd what I've said to hate. I ain't even done a roll call yet. So you let me know what I've said to hate on anybody. Who did I hate on? You said fuck off with the hate. Wait till the shooters get in. It's that simple, people. Y'all not gonna just get on here and say whatever and not be able to explain it. Where's Jakir Ahmed at? Now all of a sudden it's all quiet on the Western Front. It's so quiet you can hear a mouse pissing on cotton. Quiet as a church mouse. All of a sudden. Anytime that hot seat come into play, it gets real quiet around these parts. New media. That's why y'all can't win. The army is too strong. People already know who's saying what and what's being said that's real. So you coming here trying to cause distraction. Like Pac said, they're only here to cause distractions. West Side. What's up, Ego? You been on some Patch shit? You been on some shit, Patch? He said, fuck happened to your head, Patch? Where's Jakir? We still looking. We gonna have to start doing milk cartons. Where's Jakir Ahmed? He said, fuck off with your hate. I'm asking you directly, man to man, woman to woman, whatever, man to woman, mano y mano. What have I said to hate? You said, fuck out of here with your hate. What have I hated on? And your time is running out. I've given them ample time to respond, and you notice they disappear just like that. David Copperfield, they disappear. Chris Angel, milk cartons. Everybody put hashtag milk carton. Look at Mosquito on your ass too. The army is on you. We on you. We on to what you doing. Mosquito, he says, stop hiding. Listen, all that dumb shit just ricochets off me at this point. People know you're lying. Let me go ahead and block this dude. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to respond, because we not holding up the whole show for you. Hashtag milk carton. We the milk carton killers. Bad boy killers. We the milk carton killers. We put these boys on the back of milk cartons. They just go missing. We got a code Adam. Where's Jakir Ahmed? Oh, we gonna do, shout out to Shy. Shout out to the Shy. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all heavy. I can't wait to go out there. Someone said he left 5 minutes ago. See, they do them drive-bys. You suck. Alright, hold on. Let me get this young boy out of here. These young boys can't beat me. Hey. Back to our regularly scheduled program. I told you that stuff don't work. Just because you don't want to hear what I say, you still got to be able to defend your side of the argument. You talking about I hated on somebody. Get Jakir out of here. I'm the Sandman. This is the Apollo. We pulling them off. Listen. I know anytime someone talks about the beloved Triple G, no matter if it's factual, no matter if I'm supplying facts, if I'm showing you box rec, if I'm showing you proof of what I'm saying, y'all get mad. Oh, ego, you're a hate. See, I'm going to tell you how this shit works now. 2018, the new form of hate is when they say you hate, it's because you're telling the truth. Because we hate what you're saying. It's not that we hate the message because it's untrue. It's we hate that you're saying this. We hate that you have enough balls to get on in front of your platform with is verified 100,000 plus people on this motherfucker and tell the truth. That's what they mad at. That's what. So when they say ego, you hating, ask them. Prove what you say. Period. Someone said we supplying facts like crack. I told y'all, Death Row East, believe in that. Bay Area, I got y'all. I won't let y'all down. I put the Bay on my back. I put Cali on my back. I put boxing on my back. We out here. Let's get it. The army is too strong. There's too many people that are privy to the truth. Shout out to my dude, Gennady Linder. We got a shooter in the building, and we coming for y'all asses. This is the new regime. I told you, it's the new media. That's why it's called new media. It's the new age, a new breed. I told you all that bullshit y'all was used to listening to, that where they just say stuff. Triple G's LeBron James. LeBron James is out here killing. I'm not even a LeBron James fan like that. You know what I mean? To be honest, MJ and Kobe are you know what I mean, my dudes or whatever. But I respect greatness. LeBron is great. If you say LeBron is not great, you're hating. Or he probably trumped and destroyed one of your teams or kicked them out the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a LeBron fan, like fanatical fan. But I respect greatness when I see it. Floyd Mayweather, LeBron James, you know what I mean? Anybody that's been great. I don't care what you are, where you're from, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. I respect greatness. And LeBron is out here in the finals killing. He out here sweet, no dancing. You got to give that man his credit. Triple G just fought Vanes Martirosyan. Where's the LeBron James comparison coming from? LeBron just swept a team that made it to the playoffs. And he made it look easy, and he's putting up crazy numbers. He could facilitate the ball. He's like Magic Johnson with the court vision. He always is produced. Ever since they lost to the Mavericks years ago in the finals, right? LeBron been meditating, reading books, and coming out strong. People said he wasn't clutch. He started reading. He's like, came back correct. Got him some rings. Everywhere he goes, everywhere LeBron James goes, they're automatically playoff contenders. He goes to Miami, playoff contender. He goes back to Cleveland, playoff contention. You know what I'm saying? So Triple G just fought Vanes Martirosyan. And I'm supposed to act surprised by the outcome? I expected that outcome, to be honest. Ant Mug, a $5 super chat. Yo, Ego, I've been peeping other pages. They be dragging your name through the dirt, bro. They out of pocket. Keep doing your thing. Shout out. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm out here. I'm out at the fights. I'm with the people. I'm the people's champ. I don't care what nobody else is saying. You know what I'm saying? I care about this. I care about what we established. Pensacola, we talk tonight. That's what I care about. I care about talking that real stuff in the sport of boxing. And listen, I tell you guys all the time, if what I'm saying is blasphemy, right? If what I'm saying is blasphemy and this shit don't make sense, then guess what? The people who are saying the polar opposite say, hey, Triple G really is the LeBron James of boxing. He's this and he's that, right? Then they should be winning right now. They should be on top of the world. Made it, ma. Top of the world. They should be killing. Their numbers, their views, their paychecks, their super chats. They should be at more fights than me. Their brand should be bigger. Because you speaking the real and I'm speaking hot garbage, right? They should be destroying me. But I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. I'm destroying them. And it's that simple. So you can believe the hype if you want. Oh, Ego, all he does is lie and race bait. Okay. Then the people who aren't race baiting, the people who aren't lying, they should be killing me. They should be destroying the channel. How do I even have a job at this point? Because all I say is lies. You explain that. They should be credentialed at the fights. They should be getting love from the fans at the fights. You know what I mean? People, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. This is a reality. Ask people who've been with me. People stop. Oh, Ego, can I get a pic? What's up? Oh, fuck with the channel. Me and my wife watch your channel. And it's all love. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm the fakest person in boxing and all this extra shit, let's say Triple G is the LeBron and I'm just hating. Triple G's the LeBron James of boxing. Then the channels who are propagating that and saying that, they should be winning right now. And they're not. I'm destroying them. He Fly 85 $2 super chat. Triple G equals Della Dova. I'm done. Y'all comparing them to Delhi. I told you this was gonna be a fun one. We gonna preach to the congregation today because I feel good and we winning. There's enough money in this game for all of us to eat, but you gotta speak the truth. You gotta be real. You gotta. Hey, I got shooters, so that kind of helps. Hey, my shooters help me. They help hold it down because they know. They know. And you know what? Shout out to the shooters because they're getting behind something real. Y'all can co-sign anything you hear. Whatever, you know what I mean? I'm wrong. Eddie Hearn's right. Abel Sanchez is right. I'm the wrongest person. Go co-sign all that. And we'll see who's wrong first. We'll see whose defense we find the holes in the defense first. A lot of different haters come out the woodwork for Ego during this Wilder Joshua stuff. Don't matter. Like I said, they should be doing better. If everything that I said is wrong, then the people who are saying the opposite, they should be murdering everything that I'm doing. They should be covering more fights. They should have a wider reach and more impressions, more super chats. Look, the super chat, I'm not even trying. Like, what? I'm on my Eminem shit. You know, when Eminem was in his prime, he's like, shit has gotten to the point where I ain't even writing no more. I'm just jotting. This is chicken scratch. I've been kicking ass, so bullshit throwaway rhymes. Pick a batch, I live for the love of rap, you crazy. I've made beats for Jay-Z for free. Like, I'm on my Eminem shit. I don't even have to try anymore. You see the super chat. Shout out to Kamal Oz, $2 super chat. Did you see Frank Warren's tweet today? I made a video about it. Hashtag facts. Let's get it, man. Like I said, I'm Eminem in his prime right now. Shit has gotten to the point where we had to do a pullback. Shit has gotten to the point where I ain't even writing no more. This is chicken scratch. Been kicking ass for bullshit throwaway rhymes. Pick a batch, I live for the love of rap, you crazy? I made beats for Jay-Z for free. Page me, you need a beat? You cannabis, then it's Dre's feed. UK Slade, the fees wave. Let's get it, man. I'm turned up, I had my coffee, I'm feeling good. Or my New Yorkers, I had my coffee. Let's get it, man. So y'all co-sign and listen to whoever y'all want. That's fine. I'm good with that. But we good right here. Pensacola, we talk tonight. Bay Area, we talk tonight. Triple G, you got to put stuff in context with me. He's a good fighter. Triple G is a good fighter. See, listen, and this is how I know I'm destroying him. I'm destroying him because the people you say I hate, and I'm saying you to the casuals, the people they say I hate, I give them credit. The people I know that they hate, like black fighters predominantly, a lot of them, you know what I mean? They never give them credit. If they mention Floyd, it's always negative. It's always something that's, oh, you talk about the IV, talk about him hitting his girl. You guys like this guy? He beat up his wife. It's always that type of stuff. Errol Spence is about, look at his nipples and gyno and Wilder fighting bums and who's Terrence Crawford beat. He brought Gamboa up. You know what I'm saying? It's all negative shit. all negative. I'm not. Triple G is a good fighter. He's offensively strong. I tell you guys all the time, I think he's a good fighter. That's why I want to see him in these compelling fights. It's nothing against him personally. In fact, Triple G sounds like a dude you would kick it with and drink a beer. He's cool, he's chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no issue with Triple G. I got an issue with the system and the stuff that they say. You telling me he's LeBron James? That's where I gotta be like, oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Not me, not Marshall. That's where we gotta pump our brakes a little bit. You know what I mean? That's where we gotta understand what's being said in the comparison. You say he's #1 pound for okay, he's good, but his two best names on his resume, he arguably didn't win. Arguably. Whether you thought he beat Jacobs and Canelo, that doesn't matter because there's a lot of people that thought those fights could have went other way. Like, look at Andre Ward. His controversial fight with Sergey Kovalev. That is not his only significant win. You know what I'm saying? So, even if you throw the Kovalev fight out the fucking window and you say, oh, Kovalev beat Ward's ass, he still has certified wins where no one can take nothing away from him. Kessler, Abraham, Carl Froch, Chad Dawson, Sullivan Barrett, like he still has wins where you can't take anything away from it. Even if you don't, that's the thing we're getting to here. You look at Triple G's best names on his resume, he arguably didn't win those fights. He looked great versus Macklin and Vanis, but I think a lot of people at the middleweight division, with all things considered, would have looked good against that version of Vanis Martirosyan. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? And if being honest is hate, then whatever. I'm the biggest hater there is. But one thing y'all won't do is prove me wrong. And we've proven this time and time again. I told you there's a new regime, a new form of government that we established. Something for us. Niggas ain't got to get all dressed up and be Hollywood. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. We working, people. I'm loving it. Now, this is cause for celebration. I'm going to explain why. Triple G's team for years has said that they want to fight against top-level names and they can't get the big names. So, as you see in the title, Triple G's cornered with great fights. We should all stand up and clap right now because all the fights out there that I could see, unless they pick like another Vanis Martirosyan type of fight, these are all great fan-friendly fights with different levels of money and monetary gain. But they're good, tough fights where we can see what Triple G has at the elite level against these other up-and-comers. Derev, mandatory and good fight. Jamal Charlo, WBC, mandatory and a very good fight. And I think that does good money, despite what Abel Sanchez says. And despite him saying black fighters are boring or unpleasing, right? Danny Jacobs rematch. We don't even have to go there because we know he already gave him a tough fight. And he's bounced back with 2 wins over undefeated fighters Zaleski and Luis Cuba Arias. Tell me when to stop. You know what I mean? Billy Joe Saunders, he says that word. You can't just discount Billy Joe Saunders and say, oh, he's gonna overprice himself or price himself out. Call the man. Call Frank Warren. Hey, can I speak to Billy? Hey, Billy Ho, we want that work. Right? Do that, and then talk about outpricing them when you're in negotiations. Ronald Finkley with the super chat. Hold on, we gotta go backwards one time. I'm in my battle rap mode. Ronald Finkley, $2 super chat. He said, "What's good?" Wrench shout out to Boxingego. Thank you. Can I get an amen from the congregation? And see, this is when the radical, just look for it. Promise, you'll see more radical hate directed at me because I'm speaking the real. And I'm good because I have tough skin. I'm built for this. This is what I've been doing for years. Ain't nobody gonna tear down what we create. You know what I'm saying? No man separate what we create. So look for more comments that are directed to me. I'm getting comments, oh, Ego, you're ugly, whatever. If men think I'm ugly, great. I don't care about none of that. I'm here to talk about boxing. But this is what Triple G's team wanted. So I'm very anxious. I'm so anxious, like genuine. So anxious. Yo, genuine, make him dance. I'm so anxious to see what Triple G does next. Now here's another thing. Triple G's promoter, well, not really his promoter, I would say his trainer more than Tom Loeffler. Abel Sanchez has steadily been throwing Canelo's name through the mud. Whether he's right or truthful or factual, I'm going to go with what he's saying. Let's say it's true. Shout out to HeFly85, $2 super chat. Ego, Vonis needs more head movement. Head movement! He was on that Ronda Rousey. Listen. Yo, hold on. If y'all want this next point, can I get a hell yeah? I got to know that y'all with me because I'm turned up and I'm hyped. I want to make sure y'all hype and smash the like button. We working. I said, yo, check it. I said we working. If y'all want to hear this, if y'all want this work, can I get a hell yeah from the congregation? Y'all got to work for this. This is an interactive live stream. How many likes we at? My dude said, fuck yeah. How many likes we got? How many likes we got? Someone tell me, because I can't tell on this. $67. We got to get them likes up. We got 167 people in here. We need more likes. I don't do nothing for free anymore. I've already done that pro bono. Got to get these likes up. Let's get them closer to 100. We just gonna ride out and vibe out. Can I get some hell yes? Y'all can say whatever, leave whatever comments. We got to get them likes up. Boost the likes up. Boost mobile. I'm just gonna respond to these texts till we can get these likes up. I don't work for free no more. Yeah. Shout out to Kennedy Linder. J-Dog. My shooters be holding it down. Because they with the winning side. On this side. And you know what the funny thing is about like media writers and fans? They'll put Golovkin on the pedestal and say he's the LeBron James of boxing, but they don't realize that you're actually putting more pressure to him. Okay, he's LeBron. So why would I not want to see LeBron face off against Steph Curry? You know what I'm saying? Why would I not want to see LeBron face Kobe? You know what I mean? If they're in the same era. So what you guys what you don't realize is you put more pressure on him to compete at the highest of levels. Okay, he's pound for pound #1. That's good. We working. Fight Charlo, because that will cement and solidify where he's at. He's a mandatory. Charlo's been looking like a beast. Charlo's undefeated. Blemish Charlo's record. He's calling you out. He said lions only. Right? So prove he ain't a lion. Prove he's a cub. You the king of the jungle. Let's see it. Unify with Billy Joe Saunders. Why are you talking about Ryan Murata, who lost to, what's his name? Hassan Indam. You know what I'm saying? I think he might be a man, or I don't know. He has a version of the WBA, but you already fought Daniel Jacobs, who had a more accomplished resume, right? And he didn't lose to Hassan Indam. He lost to Dimitri Perot, who was a top-notch fighter in the middleweight division, and arguably he had cancer forming, you know what I mean, at the time he fought Perot, right? So you already fought the guy with the WBA regular, and it was a more accomplished WBA. Why are you talking about fighting in Japan against Ryan Murata, who's still paving his way? He's still on his journey. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the real deal. He should know Derev. He's from Russia. He has an amateur pedigree. I think he went to like the World Games or whatever. He looks like he has some good power from what I've seen from him. He's your mandatory. Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade beat Vanes Matarosin. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, Vanes is qualified, but the guy who beat him in Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, he don't deserve it. So this is a great, joyous, this is a momentous, everybody type momentous occasion. This is what Triple G wanted. Cheers. He wanted the tough fights. He wanted the big fights, the middleweight history. So shout out to Triple G. Now you can solidify that middleweight history. You better than B-Hop or your resume's better. Here's where you prove it. Of course he's a top 5 middleweight today. But why would I not want to see him? See, listen, y'all motherfuckers want Floyd Mayweather at age 40 after he's already given you his whole life to boxing. And he's already showed you and done these whimsical things that no one thought he could do. Beat Pacquiao and move up to beat De La Hoyas and Cottos and youthful Canelo, who was undefeated. He's already done that. Beat Ricky Hatton, beat Shane Mosley. See, now it's all fun and games. People can now say, after we know the outcome, oh, I knew he was going to beat Mosley. I knew he was going to destroy Ricky Hatton and stop him. You could say that now because it's already happened. It's already cemented in history. You get what I'm saying? But at the time, people thought Ricky Hatton, Cotto, Mosley, Pacquiao, all these guys had a chance. So even after that, they're still saying Floyd need to move up to middleweight to fight Golovkin. So when does Golovkin have to fight one of the extreme talents in his division, in his era, that fans would really rejoice and get behind? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Y'all got mad when Floyd had money fights. You know, listen, I'm going to tell y'all straight up. What Mayweather McGregor grossed did more than what Canelo Triple G did, right? And people were mad, oh, this is a circus. 2 fucking clowns, right? So you mad at Floyd, who's already given his whole life to boxing, getting his money. But then now they're not mad when Golovkin's getting his money. And, you know what I mean, pursuing maybe a money fight with Canelo over probably a more meaningful fight with like Jermall Charlo in terms of who's out there. I think Jermall Charlo is one of the stiffest, sternest tests, pause, for a Triple G out there. Demetrius Andrade, he's a proven test. I talk to fighters. Like I don't just get on here and rant. I talk to fighters, and I talk to someone who sparred Demetrius Andrade and trainers that have been around and watched Andrade since before he was a pro, and they've told me little tidbits. We were just talking about Boo Boo this weekend. I was just with a trainer who was there when, and he knows he's had his fighters spar with Andrade several times. I'm not even gonna put names out there, but anyway, he was telling me, man, Andrade is like, he changes levels and he's crafty. He can mix it up, and he's been like that. Shout out to Scant Rants, $2 super chat. I'm gonna give this to the congregation. Yeah, man, we got that collection plate going around in the form of super chats. I just bought some more gear. I'm gonna keep making advancements. I hope you guys seen that quality was looking kind of nice on that Triple G Boxingego fight nights. You know what I mean? I got some new gear, and that was my first time using some of the gear. I mean, this is what I do though, so it's just new stuff you got to learn. A couple different buttons and shit like that, but we working, people. I told you we came to take over, not take part. Believe that. You know what I mean? I don't just be out here. People be like, oh, you bought King Crab with the super chats. All in my bank account, all in my finances. I don't need super chats to purchase a meal, a nice meal at that. I feast like a king. I ain't never once used a super chat. Never once used a super chat for I don't need no super chats to feed myself. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we just working, people. But this is a great year because again, Triple G, he got what he wanted. He wanted big fights, big drama show and all that. We got that drama. America got a lot of drama right now in the forms of Lines Only, Jermall Charlo, in the form of Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Russia got some drama with Derevchenko. UK got some drama with Billy Joe Saunders. You know what I mean? Mexico got some drama in the Canelo rematch. Oh yeah, Daniel Jacobs, Brooklyn, Brownsville got some drama. We got the drama now. This is what we wanted. You couldn't get Sergio Martinez. You couldn't get Cotto. And see, this is the thing. When Triple G couldn't get those fighters, I criticized those fighters. These motherfuckers weren't even part of this. That's why I don't feel no type of way when people diss me. Oh, you're a fucking Triple G hater. Because I was on Triple G's side or whatever you guys, since y'all treat this like it's like Bloods and Crips shit. I was on Triple G's side when he was pressing Cotto, when he was pressing against trying to get the Sergio Martinez fight. I was on his side then, but now I'm the enemy because I want to see great fights with Triple G. You know what I'm saying? And this is all provable. My work speaks for itself. I got it all on file. I criticized Cotto for not taking the Golovkin fight when he was a middleweight champ. And I said, if he didn't want that pressure, drop that belt. Get rid of the belt. But now, all of a sudden, I'm public enemy #1 with Triple G fans because I'm saying something you don't currently want to hear. But that's not the way this game works. Death Row East, believe in it. Look, I'm so trill out here. Look how trill I am. I just pulled it up that fast. Hold on, I'm trying to get into focus. My bad. I don't know why it won't focus in. A video from 3 years ago. Hold on. Stop the beat. We gonna stop the beat. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I'm gonna just kick some quintessential truth in this video, and I'm just gonna speak from the heart on some real. So just, you know what I mean, buckle up, grab your soda or whatever, and listen. Truthfully, some of you guys are making me feel ashamed to be a part of this boxing generation, and it's because some of you, not all, and I know and this is not directed to my real boxing fans who look at the sport as a sport as it should be looked at in an objective fashion. They really break down fights and stuff. It's not to you guys. This is to the emergence of just groupies, emotional fans, and that kind of thing. Now, the problem I'm having is when it comes to these fans, a lot of the fans who have a favorite fighter, they'll do anything for that fighter, even if that means covering their tracks. Like, have you ever had a friend who, let's say they snuck out? So that's the opening. This video is from 2015, and it's called Gennady Golovkin Asks Public If They Want a Miguel Cotto Fight. And the whole video, the video is still up on the channel, but that's the intro from 2015. Check and check. I'm killing y'all. From 2015, and I was pressuring Cotto, and I was on Golovkin's side about him wanting to get his big money fight with Cotto, right? The videos are still up. And I was saying the same shit. What year is this? 2018? Fucking needle. What year is this? Lyricist without a clue. What year is this? Fucking needle. Give me a sword. Body pierced with this. Living them up. Never giving a fuck. Give me the keys. I'm drunk. And I've never driven the truck. I don't even know what year it is. But that was 3 years ago. And I'm still preaching the same thing. I thought I was so biased. I just showed you the video. That's the intro. You guys can get to it. I told you the title of the video. Watch the replay. You guys heard the beginning, the intro. And I was criticizing Cotto for holding that belt hostage and not giving Golovkin his fair shake. But I'm the biased one. I told y'all can't beat me at this. You know, this is like Hansel and Gretel. I already left the breadcrumbs. I'll never get lost. I'll never lose myself. I ain't Kanye West. I ain't Kanye West. I'm not going to lose myself. I left the breadcrumbs so I can always get back to where I started. Because I'm real and I'm honest. I speak from the heart. I'm real. My big mouth. I can't help it. So, checkmate. Oh, you hate Triple G. You so then why was I pulling for him to get the Sergio Martinez fight? Why was I pressing Cotto, who's a legend in the game? I could just be like, oh yeah, Boricua, you know what I'm saying? And then just give Cotto a pat, but I didn't. Now all of a sudden, when Triple G, the pressure's on him to make a tough fight, and not Ivana Matarosa coming off a loss and a 2-year layoff. Now all of a sudden, I'm the Triple G hater. And like I said, the radical Triple G fan. Not all of them, because I know he doesn't have all maniac fans. But the radical ones I'm public enemy #1. And I'm not doing a service to Triple G. And I'm not looking at it objectively. Shut up. You've already been proven wrong within 1 minute. Shut up. We talk tonight. So now, fast forward to the future. Now that we've established that I pressed Cotto when he was the champion, holding the belt hostage, Triple G, you're a good fighter. But you gotta do something, baby. Oh, Triple G gotta do something, baby. Them Vanas Matarosans and Dama, that ain't gonna cut it no more. The Army want something better. Like, okay, you had last minute. Okay, you've already used that excuse twice. When Chris Eubank fight fell apart, and you holler at Eddie Hearn, hey, you got any more of them welterweights? Goddamn, Joe Rogan. Then you wanted to save the date. Okay, now you saved the Mexican dates, even though you're not Mexican, to fight Vanas Mataro. You use that excuse twice. Listen, Shag says you corny as fuck, but you watching me. So, what does that mean? So you watch corny dudes. And now you got clapped by my shooter. Shout out to King Corleone, man. We working, people. This shit is too easy. You're corny. You watching. I'll be corny. I'll be whatever. Gay, corny. I mean, I'm all that. Yup. Because I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Motherfucker, I'm ugly. Yup. That's the craziest one. When dudes be calling another dude ugly. Oh yeah, you ugly. I like to look at Dan Rayfield. He give me the fucking news. You too ugly. Y'all getting clapped up and y'all know it. Shout out to my shooter. This easy ass work. Easy work. I ain't gotta worry about it. Oh, they mad. I know they want to say shit, fuck, damn like me. Listen, we got an ego exclusive. If y'all want that ego exclusive, listen. If y'all want that ego exclusive, we got to get them likes up, and can I get a hell yeah from the congregation? We got an ego exclusive. I just thought of this right now, man. We got a new media ego exclusive. If y'all want that work, can I get a hell yeah? And we got to get them likes up. Let me sip on some water, because this shit is too easy. I need to hydrate. We need a couple more. I don't feel motivated yet. Couple more hell yes and I might be motivated to do this shit. Okay, we working. Now this is my shooter, King Corleone. This is an ego exclusive. He's a battle rapper too, and he's a shooter. So he be clapping people in that battle arena, but also in the live streams. And he sent me this. And just so you know, bars. We got bars out here, man. We got bars. My shooters got bars. I got bars. We all got bars. Don't get shot. These shooters ain't playing. We're going to do an ego exclusive. Listen to the bar, man. New media.
The heat'll dump, but we can settle it with...
Hold on.
I told him, the heat'll dump, but we can settle it with fist. It's Mayweather. He didn't want to Philly shells in his defense.
Oh, my God.
Say's an overdose.
He put the battle rap bar... everybody type bars. He said he don't want to feel these shells. Philly shell... Feel these shells, oh my gosh, in his defense. Y'all got to keep up, man. I ain't going to keep replaying. Hold on. Listen, this is my shooter right now. Shout out to King Corleone. Everybody type bars. We got bars today.
I told him, the heat'll dump, but we can settle it with fist. It's Mayweather. He didn't want to Philly shells in his defense. Y'all saw me robbing, son. My cash is paid. Bitch, please. How the heck you come out your pockets? Got jacked and let them see. Any scheme.
He said Jack and let them see. Jack Dempsey. Oh my God, bars. We working, people.
Out your pockets. Got jacked and let them see.
That man said, see, he said Camacho. Hector Camacho. Macho Camacho. He said, come out your pockets. Camacho. Oh my God. Y'all can't keep up with the bars, man. This is... Y'all can't keep up. I'm not going to keep doing pullbacks.
We can settle it with fist. It's Mayweather. He didn't want to Philly shells
in his defense.
Y'all saw me robbing, son. My cash is paid. Bitch, please. How the heck you come out your pockets? Got jacked and let them see. Any evil king shit I say is an overdose. In this ring, if you think you can beat me with any phrase, you're smoking, Joe.
He said, if you think you can beat me with any phrase, you're smoking, Joe. Phrase, Fraser, obviously, and P-H-R-A. Hold on, am I spelling phrase wrong? P-H-R-A-S-E. Any phrase, you're smoking, Joe. Smoking Joe, man. Bars. We got bars out here. That's my shooter. Shout out to King Corleone out of Texas. Murderworth, man. We out here. Rapping. Gang, gang. Ego exclusive. Check them out. Hey, King Corleone, link them up. Link them up if they want that video on YouTube. They want that work. He said, if you think you could beat me with any phrase, you're smoking, Joe. Oh, my God. Bars. My shooters got bars, too, man. I told y'all. King Corleone, one love. We had to get you some pub. Link them up in the description so you guys can watch it in your own time. He said, any phrase, you're, oh my, phrase, you're smoking. That's how you mix up the word. Phrase, you're smoking, Joe. Frazier. Bow. That's how you hit him with the bars. Bar gang, man. This is the bar exam. Shout out to Royce. Nickel. We working. That's why we run shit. My shooters got bars. I got bars. My shooter got. We all got bars. Triple G hater. You in the hot seat. Cod him. Slow it down. I just dish you. Got him. Cod him. You in the hot seat. Who's a Triple G hater? How am I a hater? What did I say about Triple G? You in the hot seat. IB's caught him. Yeah, we caught him. Bars. You get him? We caught him. Caught him. Oh my God. They not fucking with our rebuttals. They not fucking with our bars, man. His name is IB's caught him. And I said, we caught him. Oh my. We caught you now. We gonna put you in the hot seat. We gonna cook you. Where you at, boy? Where is he at? Bars. See, I just flipped your own name on you. You said I'm a Triple G hater based on what? Yeah, we flipped them boxing bars. This is that new shit. This not that, like, I've been covering boxing since Tito Trinidad and nobody gives a fuck what I'm talking about. No Country for Old Men. This is for that young boy shit. You know what I mean? All you knuckleheads that like Takashi and stuff. We still got the bars. We still working. You should update your channel picture, your beard clean as fuck, no homo. Listen. Triple G fans are the stupidest breed ever. Y'all crazy. Hey, where's this Hey, King Corleone. I just played your shit. Do the honors of smoking caught him, because we caught him, and he ain't responding. So get him out of here. Burn him in the hot seat. We burning him alive, baby. Let King Corleone catch another body, because he refuses to respond to me. The guy, his name is IBZ. Caught him. IB's caught him. Yeah, we caught you. We caught you lying. Lying to the army. Get him up out of here. Shout out to Texas. Mosquito be on y'all helmets. Oh my God. IB caught him. That's a qualifying name, because we caught your ass. You see how he still hasn't responded to me? That hot seat be burning him alive, I tell y'all. Or actually, any of my shooters, just somebody get him out, because I can't rest assured until I know he's out the chat. IBZ caught him. K-A-D him or something like that. He gotta go, because he's ducking that hot seat. He said I'm a Triple G hater, but then bounced. He said I cannot find it. He probably retracted his comment to try to hide and shit. We got a fugitive. Shooters, clap him. Oh, Kennedy Linder found him. My dude, Kennedy. This is what they do. Don't talk about triple. That's my triple double. Last week hit a triple double. You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's all love. This is what Triple G wanted. I'm happy. He should be happy. He couldn't get no work with Sergio Martinez. Damn. He couldn't get Cotto. Damn. At one point, he couldn't get Billy Joe. He couldn't get Canelo. You can get all of that. It's like I take you to the candy shop. Doo-doo. Now it's a candy shop. They got Lions Only Pops. They got Billy Joe Saunders, Snickers. Like, let's go, man. Ray Sean Smith, $2 super chat. I smell hot seats. Is that you, decafs? Dennis is back. He said corny as fuck and he got clapped. Listen, I'll be corny, I'll be weak, I'll be all that. Get clapped by these shooters. Yeah. In broad daylight. Angel Santos, he needed some action. He had a clap. He had a clap, y'all. We got it. Our system is too pure, man. My shooters hold me down. The army holds me down. I'm not worried about it. It's always lame as fuck when you're not. These people, these fans, radical fans, they're like little kids. You know what I'm saying? They have a temper tantrum when they don't get their way. If you're not saying, oh, Vanes Martirosyan got brutally beat the fuck up, and you're not praising the behavior or like acting like you're extraordinarily impressed, then they have a problem with you. But why would I be? Like, y'all are dumb as hell, man. When AB was at lightweight destroying DeMarco, who had knocked out John Molina in one round, right? And he was beating Gavin Reese. What did y'all say to Braun? Oh, he's fighting little ass Reese, midget Reese, and all that stuff. So you guys prove time and time again that you guys are the casual fans are fucking liars. It depends on who's knocking out. It's a bum depending on who's doing the vicious beating. You know what I mean? When Broner was knocking out Gavin Reese, is because Gavin Reese was a midget bum. You know what I mean? But when Triple G brings up a guy in weight off a 2-year layoff off the couch and coming off a loss, then it's acceptable, and we should all be like marveled by Triple G's tenacity and sharpness and how sensational he looked. I tell you all the time, man, I'm real. Broner, for all his faults, whatever you like or don't like, the motherfucker is down to get the work. He came off a Mikey Garcia loss and he was talking shit. He was Homar Figueroa. He was down to fight him. He was down to fight, he called him Jessica Vargas. He was down to fight these tough ass fights. You know what I mean? Triple G didn't want to switch to a southpaw and Demetrius Andrade because it was late notice. But you were still training for a tough fight and you're an amateur. It's not like you don't have an amateur standout. In the amateurs, you don't know who the fuck you're going to fight. And oftentimes, unless there was someone like an Andre Ward that was just so good, you just expected to meet with them at the end. You know what I mean? So what's the big deal? You should be used to it. You're a silver medalist. Shout out to Brian. He says Danny Swift Garcia gets called a cherry picker, but Triple G is called a god. Fucking bullshit. Danny Garcia has a very good resume. Slept on resume. Whether you like him or his dad or whatever, he been in there with Lamont Peterson, been in there with Keith Thurman, Brandon Rios. He been in there with Kendall Holt, Eric Morales twice. I don't care if you want to make some bullshit. He was old. He was also on clenbuterol, and Danny still fought him and knocked him out, right? He on the same shit that Canelo had in his system, right? He's been in there with Lucas Matisse. He's been in there with top-notch opposition. Mauricio Herrera, right? Zab Judah. Look, you ain't even trying to compare body counts. Triple G just recently started fighting guys who are like had signature momentum or advantages in certain departments over him, and that's Danny Jacobs and Canelo. And those are two fights where arguably, depending on who you ask, he did not win. You know what I mean? One, and the judges had it a draw. Don't get mad at me. That's what the judges thought. You know what I mean? So obviously there was room for improvement, because if you beat someone's ass so brutally bad, most of the time they're not. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard. Like even CJ Ross, her dumb ass tried to say Mayweather Canelo was a draw, and she actually scored it like that. But at the end of the day, that was overruled by the two other judges, because everybody knows with a brain that Canelo clearly lost. You know what I'm saying? So obviously Triple G didn't do even that to get the draw. You know what I mean? It was close. And I was at the fight, so it was close. And the other thing, this is what they mad at too. Abel Sanchez keeps calling Canelo a dirty cheater and hand-wrap cheater, clenbuterol tainted meat cheater, doing meat commercials with Jordan. Why don't fight him then? Don't get the payday. Do not pass go. Go directly to Charlo. Go directly to jail. Go to directly to Derev. Like, I'm just done with this whole novella. I'm done with the soap opera. Don't fight him. If he's on meat and he got the Thanos glove that has been layered like Margarito, don't fight him. I'm not trying to see that because I don't want excuses. I don't want to see excuses. That's the biggest thing. Why do I want to see you fight a guy where it's gonna be excuses if you win or if he wins? That's why I didn't want to see the first fight after it got so dramatic. You know what I mean, in the build-up. I don't want to see that. I want to see it even playing field fight where win, lose, or draw, whoever wins, they won without a shadow of doubt, no bullshit. I don't want to see someone win and then fail a drug test. I don't want to see someone who had to cheat and put fucking shards of glass on their glove. I'm not trying to see that. So don't fight Canelo. If Abel Sanchez knows in his heart that Canelo's doing all this to get an unfair advantage, don't fight him then. But guess what? Money talks, and you know they're gonna pursue Canelo. Even if it means losing a belt, getting stripped, even if it means not becoming undisputed with Billy Joe Saunders, they're going to chase that bag. So I would just prefer it as a fan and a reporter and someone who respects this sport, just be honest. Just be like, man, Canelo's a fucking cheater, but I want that paycheck. I would respect that more because at least you kept it trill. You kept it a buck. He's a cheater, but I'm willing to fight a cheater because I want that money. You know what I'm saying? But people all in boxing, I don't know if pride is that severe or what, but they oftentimes say all these different things in boxing, and we know it's not the case. Like, all these excuses why Wilder doesn't deserve the fight, just say he's too big of a threat and we'll fight him at a later date. You know what I mean? For Team Joshua. I would respect that more. Even if it's not what I wanted to hear. I would at least respect somebody's like, okay, for example, I'm being dead serious. I don't respect racism. I don't respect racists. So be clear. I don't respect that mindset. I think it's very ignorant, right? But I would respect it more if a racist person was just outright Clayton Bigsby racist as opposed to a closet racist. You know, someone who's in, you could tell they're racist, but they won't actually come out. Because at least you're so ignorant that it bleeds through your pores and you have nigger, like, you know what I'm saying? Breathing up all the white man's air. They think they're the best. Then I would at least respect the fact that you're so cutthroat about it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's the Aries in me. I don't know. I don't respect the racist, but I would at least respect the fact that you're not trying to hide it more so than we know you're racist and you're trying to hide behind some kind of cloak. They think they're the best. I smell. Girl. Remember, he was wilding in that. Get him, boys. Like, don't be a closet rager. Come all the way out. You know what I mean? There's YouTube channels, boxing writers. Come all the way out. Say you don't like black fighters. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a pussy. Just say you don't like black fighters or this minority or whatever you're racist against. You know what I'm saying? Say you hate Canelo. So every article you write is going to be in an attempt to slander that man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it a buck. That's all we asking for. That's all the army wants. New media. So, you know what I mean? For Abel, as far as, I know I brought up race, but as far as Abel Sanchez's part, stop talking about the man cheating if you're still going to pursue the fight. That, in my view, that's what I think. Why talk about a fight with Canelo if he's that dastardly? He's that much of a cheater. He's that dirty. Why are you gonna be like, oh, this motherfucker is that's like a girl. Listen, that's like a girl talking about her boyfriend is a low down, dirty scoundrel. He's a dog. He a dirty dick. he puts his in anything, and he'll sleep with anything, and he used to have an STD, then he went to Planned Parenthood. You're saying all of this, and you stay with him. That's the equivalent. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me he's a cheater, he's nasty, he's conniving, he's abusive, he's no good, low down, dirty shame, and all this, and then you still stay with him. That's the same. I'm the king of analogies, people. Y'all just got to give it up. I'm the king of analogies. I think that's a very good analogy. And then at that point, I don't feel bad for the girl. I don't feel bad if he's cheating, if he's abusing you, and you know all these things about him. He's no good, he's disgusting, or he disrespectful, and you stay with him. Then this is your problem, because you've already addressed, and it's a known issue, and you choose to stay in that circumstance. Now, if you didn't know some kind of way, like he was cheating on you and you didn't know about it, then that's whatever. I'm not going to hold you to that. But you know, Abel said he knows Canelo was cheating. He knew. He knew. So if he knew, then why would I want to see you fight him? I don't. And see, and this is the other thing. This is for Golovkin. I want, like, for Golovkin's safety. I'm not trying to see him in there with someone who's trying to, you know what I mean, take this deeper than boxing and paralyze it. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta stop this Canelo Golovkin fight, because Canelo is cheating with these lethal hand wraps. Well, I'm not trying to see someone get permanently maimed or decapitated or hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, like, health comes first. Yeah, you think he's eating the super steak, and you know what I mean, he has a symbiote suit and adamantium in his glove. I'm not trying to. Why would I want to watch you fight him now? So now if he knocks you out, then I'm like, man, I feel bad for him, because you know what I mean. So I think Abel Sanchez or whoever, Team Golovkin, they gotta chill. They gotta make a decision, because they're teetering on a, like. And the other thing is, like, you might be talking yourself out of the fight. Like, there's only so much a man. And man, this whole thing is crazy. Abel Sanchez did an interview, I think, with DBN, and he's like, "Nah, I'm gonna make Charlo wait. I'm gonna make Charlo wait," because he said he called him 3 little G's or some shit. So you didn't accept disrespect, and that wasn't even that bad. You didn't accept disrespect from Charlo, and now you're gonna make him wait. It's just full of contradictions. But you can run Canelo's name through the mud. You can say whatever you want. I mean, okay, he's a cheater. That's what you think. That's fine. But still, we don't truthfully know, because he did the hair follicle test. We don't know for a fact it was absolutely cheating. You know what I mean? It's plausible. Whether you agree with it or not, it's still plausible that it was the tainted meat. So you're running his name through the mud and, you know what I mean, condemning him. But that's not disrespect. But Charlo can't get a Golovkin fight because it was disrespect. Just so many contradictions, people. So, like I said, for me, I'm kind of over the Canelo Golovkin fight. Yes, I'm a boxing fan. I report on the sport of boxing. I will watch it if they do fight. So, I say I don't have to go back on my word and stuff and like switch up. But what I will say is, I think Golovkin, his team, they've been all over the place. Before the fight, before the Vanes fight, Golovkin did an interview with Yahoo Sports, and he says there's a 10% chance the Canelo fight will happen. Post-fight, after he knocked out Vanes Martirosyan brutally in 2 rounds, I was there, I got the video. He says, "Oh yeah, I'm ready for everybody." And then he talked about, in the post-fight stuff, he talked about fighting Canelo, and I'm ready. I just want him to get drug tested. But I thought it was a 10% chance of it happening. Y'all got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn, it's just a new breed. Eddie Hearn and Joshua, Team Triple G, all these different teams, and Freddie Roach and Pacquiao, like all y'all teams got to be in unison or close to that, because none of this is really making sense to me. You're saying Canelo, you watch Canelo cheat, but you allowed the first fight to go on. Now you have an opportunity to fight this plethora of great middleweight fights. Derev, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. Jacobs already gave you a tough fight, so a rematch there. Jamal Charlo, keep running your mouth. Houston, Texas, Lions only, right? All these great fights. Billy Joe Saunders. That's 5 fights off the top of my head. You can go up a weight, fight Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, right? That's 6 people in 5 in the same division, 1 in the higher division, right? 6 different people you can fight who haven't been busted, who haven't been caught, who haven't been layering their gloves and having this Thanos glove of power in Infinity War like hand wraps, right? And you're not pursuing any of them as much as your conversations about Canelo. So why would you be steadfast in chasing the guy that you know is cheating? Simple. So like I said, you got to pick a stance and run with that. Either Canelo's a dog cheater and you watched it and you still allowed the first fight to happen for whatever reason, even though he's cheating with this layer technique on the hand wraps that could maim your fighter, you still allowed the first fight to happen. Certainly you don't have to let the second one go happen, because like, okay, the fight was already there's 19,000 people in attendance already there. So if you go in the locker room and they're doing something crazy with the hand wrap, I can understand maybe you just forcing the issue and just be like, we're gonna fight him anyway, fuck it. But now that fight's over. There's no the second fight got canceled because Canelo's cheating or whatever was in his system. So you certainly have an opportunity to not go forth with another fight, because it's not like you're in the locker room and there's 19,000 roaring fans outside waiting, and you're still gonna subject your fighter to that. And you just watched him cheat in the first fight. And not just the hand wraps. Golovkin was doing an interview with ESPN, and he's like, hey, no, needle marks, doctors, they send me injections, muscle puffed up. So you watched his muscles grow. You seen needle marks. You seen them wrapping up their hand and bending the rules for Canelo. They gave you a draw when you felt you won the fight. And you're still going to try to fight this motherfucker? You're still, so you got robbed on the scorecards from your perspective. You notice his muscles grew rapidly and there were needle marks and injection marks, right? You notice he was using an illegal hand technique that the Nevada State Athletic Commission is saying that they're writing into the rules it's acceptable, but you say you know it's illegal because it's a layering method, right? You know Canelo has had some shaky scorecards in the past, right? You said you had to consolidate or concede in the negotiations and give Canelo everything in the rematch, right? So all of these things, why do you want to fight him anymore? That just sounds like a lot. And if you fight Charlo, you don't have to worry about illegal hand wraps. You don't have to worry about conceding everything to an A side, because Triple G might be the A side in that fight, right? You don't have to worry about meat in, like, you know what I mean, he hasn't tested positive for nothing, or meat injections. You don't have to worry about none of those things. Same thing with Derevchenko, Boo Boo, Jacob. You don't have to worry about none of those things. So why even pursue it? So something is not adding up, and you guys be the judge. Same thing with Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah, he's not tested positive for meat. So it doesn't make sense. Something's not adding up. Either you believe all the stuff you're saying, or like I said, you have to pick a side. You have to pick a stance. Either I'm for a clean sport and not bending the rules, and we got to put our foot down and we're not trying to fight a cheater. You know what I mean? Put it this way. Hypothetically speaking, Floyd Mayweather wanted Pacquiao to take a drug test, right? Am I lying? When the fight was first discussed 8 years ago or whatever, Pacquiao was asked to take Olympic-style blood and urine drug test by Mayweather, which was above and beyond the commission's rules. If I'm telling the truth, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I just need a hell yeah so I know that we're on the same page. John Wilson, so you saying no, Floyd didn't ask him to do an Olympic style blood and urine? You about to get blocked, my guy, because I know you're lying. Okay, exactly. So let's say Pacquiao accepted and then he tested positive for EPO. Do you think Floyd Mayweather would still fight Pacquiao? Listen, I'm killing y'all with these analogies. Hold on. We do this like a rap battle. Cut the beat. Now, We all just discussed and declared that Floyd asked Pacquiao to do an above and beyond Olympic style blood and urine drug test. So if Pacquiao said, it's up to my promoter, I will take the needle and do the drug test and he did the drug test and they found EPO in his body. They found clenbuterol in his body. Do you think Floyd would still fight him? That is my question to you. Would Floyd fight Pacquiao, who agreed to the drug test in 2008 or whatever it was, and failed the drug test with clenbuterol and EPO in his system, traces of those? Would Pacquiao still be fighting? Anthony says hell no. Anybody else? No. Exactly. Floyd most likely would not fight him. You know why? Because he wanted to make sure it was on an even playing field. So if there was proof that Pacquiao had traces, this is all, I'm not saying Pacquiao did. I'm just saying, if hypothetically speaking, he asked Pacquiao to take this Olympic-style blood and urine drug test, and Pacquiao failed that Olympic-style drug test, hypothetically, with EPO and clenbuterol, then chances are, if we had to take a very educated guess, Floyd would not be fighting Pacquiao. Because why would you want someone to take a drug test to prove that they're on an even playing field, and when you discover that they're not on an even playing field, you say, easy work, I'm still going to fight him, I ain't even worried about it. Then why'd you make him take the test? You see how this doesn't make sense? Why would Mayweather want Pacquiao to take an Olympic-style blood and urine drug test if he didn't give a fuck about the results? Whether Pacquiao tested positive, pissed dirty, popped dirty, or not, he was still going to fight him. Bars. Y'all can't fuck with me. I told y'all. Floyd wouldn't fight Pacquiao. That would be, it would be asinine to ask someone to take a drug. It's just like, oh my gosh, the bar. Hold on. We doing this like a battle rap. Yo, listen. If I apply for a job at Costco and they say, we like you, we want you back for a second interview. Then I go to the second interview. They say, you know what? I'm going to get my store manager. We're going to get you in for a third interview. And then I do the third interview. I ace that third interview with the Costco manager. And I used to work at Costco, by the way. And they say, hey, we want to offer you a position at Costco. Overnight stocker. These are the hours. This is your pay. Do you accept? And I'm like, yeah. And they say, but we got a drug test. We have a cotton swab. We're going to run it through your mouth. And then when the results come back, if you pass, you got the job. Right? If I fail that drug test through Costco, they swab me and I got clenbuterol. I got the clen. Right? And I got all types of shit. All types. I got cocaine. I'm on my Tyson Fury. I don't do drugs, but whatever. I got all types of shit in me. Pause. I got all types of drugs in me. You know what I mean? I'm just fucking Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, right? Will Costco still give me that job? Do you think Costco, if I failed the drug test, if it's a urine test, if it's a cotton swab test, and they found all these things, marijuana and all coke and clenbuterol and all this shit in my system, would Costco still give me the job? No, they wouldn't. You know why they wouldn't give me a job? That'd be a waste of resources. Why even drug test someone if you don't care what the results are? Whether you're going to still hire me whether I fail or I pass. And that's a waste of resources. That's a waste of sending. And those tests aren't cheap. You know what I mean? Sending all these cotton swabs to the lab and waiting for the result. Trust me, they're not cheap. So that would be a waste of resources if regardless you are still going to hire me. There would be no point to even do it. So once again, back to Golovkin, bars. I'm killing y'all with the bars. If Abel Sanchez really believes that Canelo is this devastatingly dirty and dastardly and he's a cheater, then why do you want to fight him? Like I said, if Mayweather asked Pacquiao to take a drug test and hypothetically Pacquiao failed, then the fight would not be made, because what would be the point of asking him to take a drug test if you don't care if he fails or passes? Bars. I'm about to get out of here. Y'all got to talk about anything else? I know I'm killing. It's getting hot. It's getting hot in the kitchen. So it's a great time for middleweight. For a couple years, the middleweight division was kind of stagnant. Golovkin looked like the man to beat, and the only other available competition for whatever reason, didn't look like they wanted to fight him. But now there's a plethora of different options for Golovkin. Money fights, competitive fights, mandatory challenges, a lot of good fights. So this is what Triple G wanted. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they want to decide. But my honest advice for the Abel Sanchez, if you really think Canelo's cheating, you can't keep putting this out there and then expect, like, that's hurting you. If you're planning on fighting Canelo and you keep telling the fans that Canelo is dirty, then why are fans going to want to spend $80 for a pay-per-view if it's not a fair competition, if there's going to be excuses at the end? If he's using illegal hand wraps and Nevada's rewriting the rules for Canelo, that does. Some people don't understand the art of the sale. You know, Floyd Mayweather, I didn't really put it into perspective, but he's the greatest businessman of the era because he's gonna sell you the product, period. These other dudes, a lot of people in the game, it's like they want these big events, these Floyd. They even criticize Floyd, but not, these dudes ain't doing it like Floyd because they're actually, they messing up the product. Like, let's say this was the dope game. If you cut in too much bullshit with the drug, then you're gonna end up messing up the quality of the drug, the consistency. So all your dope heads and base heads, they're gonna try it and it's like, that ain't shit because you diluted it so much. You know what I mean? So Floyd has mastered the art of sale. Like, you know, when he was fighting Conor McGregor, he probably knew in his heart of all hearts that Conor couldn't fuck with him in boxing. But guess what he said? Oh, I'm not as fast as I was 6 months ago. I'm not as fast as I was a year ago or even 5 years ago. Conor McGregor, he's a young, hungry lion. He's selling you the product. He's telling you all this stuff to make you believe. Same thing with Conor McGregor. They ain't fucking up the pot. Conor McGregor, I don't know what you're thinking, Floyd. I dribble heads off canvases and all this. He's getting the fans amped up. They're selling you the product. Meanwhile, you got Abel Sanchez, instead of selling the product, he's actually hurting the product because he's telling you that Canelo's a cheater and we should make excuses if Canelo would win. Because if a guy's cheating like this, then it's not a fair competition. So why would I want, as a consumer, let's say I didn't cover fights, let's say I wasn't eligible or whatever, and I wasn't media. Why would I want to pay $80 to $100 or have a cookout, you know what I mean, carne asada, and make all this food, no pun intended? Why would I want to do all this and have a big gathering if I know I'm not watching a fair fight? Like, Lance Armstrong. See, I'm killing y'all with the analogies. Lance Armstrong was fucking cheating on them Tour de France, pedaling faster than everybody. So if I knew all along that he was cheating on each and every one of those bicycle trips on them Tour de France's, why the fuck do I want to watch him? You know what I mean? If it was provable, if we knew going into it that Lance Armstrong was on some shit that was giving him an unfair, then I wouldn't be that impressed. People were impressed. People get impressed when they don't know you're cheating. You know what I'm saying? And then when they find out you're cheating, they take it back. Like, oh, I was deceived. I've been bamboozled. You know what I mean? Marion Jones, like, God damn, she fast. But then we find out that she was on something. So now that takes it away. Okay, she's probably really fast, but she also had some performance-enhancing drug. So that accounts for that. You know what I'm saying? If I see a guy who has a vicious knockout and then he fails a drug test right after the fight, then that vicious knockout is not so vicious because he put something into his body that it didn't naturally produce. So my advice, if I were playing PR, is if you want to fight Canelo, then stop. Like, there's other ways to diss him. But if you keep telling me he's a cheater, that's not making me want to pay for this card. Straight up. I'm going to tell you, you should go fight Charlo. You should fight Derev, fight Dimitri Andre, Danny Jacobs, Billy Joe Saunders, a motherfucker who's not cheating. But the more you tell me he's a cheater, then I'm going to start believing you. And if I start believing you, then I can't really justify coming out the pocket, even though I make some money in this game. Me personally. That's how I think. So I think they should just pick a side. Either Canelo's cheating and you know it and you're still going to go through with the fight if it's presented, if you guys can negotiate it, or you want to just run his name through the mud for headlines. You know what I mean? But you should pick a stance. You really should. Pick a stance on what you would prefer to do and if you want to fight this guy. If you don't want to fight him, then have at it. Go crazy. But this is also a business and it's a product that you're trying to sell to the people. So the more you tell me how it's unfair, that's making me want to see it less and less, to be honest. Because now maybe he's right. Maybe Canelo is finding all these ways. But we already know Canelo has like a side advantage, and judges be fucking with him even when the fight's close. They'll still say it's wide. So I don't want to keep just adding to the list. Okay, he's cheating with the hand wraps. He has tainted meat. Judges be on his side. People are saying Oscar pay. I don't want to watch the event then. If it's going to be all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to want to pay for all that if I know it's corrupt from the beginning. So y'all got to watch it. And like I said, Floyd Mayweather is... We're not going to see another Floyd for quite some time, because he mastered, not only he was a great fighter, but he mastered the art of business. That's what he did. He would sell you the product. Maidana, he fought Eric Morales. He gave Amir Khan a very tough fight. He's going to tell you everything. He's not going to like, he trash talk Mosley and Ricky Hatton and stuff, but he's also selling the product, especially when it needs to be sold. Like, let's say Robert Guerrero. He didn't really go in on Robert Guerrero like that because he knew he had to sell it. It was like, this Cinco de Mayo, we got a young, strong, mandatory Mexican-American. We put Abner Mares versus Daniel Ponce de Leon. He's moving up in weight. That's on the undercard, right? He's telling you all the great points, especially when you need. Certain fights were already sold, like Pacquiao, and we already knew who Shane Mosley was, so maybe he trash talk a little bit more. But Conor McGregor, he gave you a reason to buy it. Trash talk and back and forth, same thing with Conor McGregor. But if Abel Sanchez keeps saying all these ways that Canelo's cheating, and people already feel like there's corruption there in the first fight, Adelaide Bird, paid judges, then you're hurting the fight. Because I'm not trying to see no rigged ass fight and pay top dollar. I'm not trying to go to Vegas, you know what I mean, if I'm a fan, and spend thousand plus dollars for room and board and all this food and drinks just to watch some fucking fight that's already predetermined. That's not what I'm in this for. The Pharaoh has spoken. Easy work. Boo Boo could be Triple G's next mandatory, but he ducked Derevchenko. Who cares? Derevchenko's a good fight. So he could have been the mandatory. Fight Derevchenko. Justin, you trapped no matter which way you go. Okay, don't fight Boo Boo. Fight Derev. He is a mandatory. Fight Charlo. He is the mandatory. Fight Danny Jacobs. He is the mandatory. You fixated on Boo Boo. I'm telling you, there's plenty of good fights. Damn Ego going hard on Triple G, cornered with great fights. I'm not going hard. I'm just being real. Triple G's a good fighter. Like Floyd said, he's a good little fighter. And this is what he wanted. He said he wanted big fights, middleweight, all the belts, and middleweight history. Let's make some middleweight history. This is a great time. I'm not mad. I'm happy. I'm happy for Triple G. You know what I'm saying? If a girl told me, I can't wait to get married. I can't wait to find my soulmate. And then she finds a soulmate, then I'm going to be happy for her. Why wouldn't I? She said for years she couldn't wait to find a guy that treats her right and her soulmate. So when she finds that, I ain't no hater. I'll be happy. Triple G, he wanted to find his soulmate. He wanted his big fights. He wanted the guys to actually take the Triple G challenge. Now you got it. Daniel Jacobs said he wants a rematch. Derev ready in Russia. You know what I'm saying? Charlo been ready. So I'm happy. You know what I mean? It's just like I said in the analogy. If a girl found her soulmate, I'm happy for her. This is what she wanted to find, true love, and she finds it. I'm happy for her. So I'm happy for Triple G. You couldn't get Cotto. He just bounced and lost his belt to Saddam Ali. No, he lost to Canelo. He lost that belt to Canelo and lost his other belt to Saddam Ali. I know my boxing. You couldn't get Sergio Martinez. He got whooped by Cotto and then peaced out. But now you can get this is your playground. Anywhere you look, there's monkey bars, there's a swing set, you know what I mean, there's a slide, there's Foursquare, there's everything you need. There's Charlo, Saunders, Derev, Boo. I'm happy for him. Why wouldn't I be? I'm a boxing fan. This is what he wanted. This is what I wanted. Now we get to see who's who at the middleweight. Shout out to the super chat. Big time $5 super chat. Don't know if you touched on the subject yet, but did you hear Ward's rebuttal to Abel's comments on black fighters? Nah, I ain't heard. I don't know what he said. What'd he say? And you know what the funny thing is about Triple G, like the radical fans, is when I say these things, they get mad at me as if I'm saying something black. Triple G, why would we not, if he's LeBron James of boxing, why would we not want to see him in top level fights? You know what I'm saying? And they say stuff like, oh, Daniel Jacobs, look at his eye after the fight, he got his ass beat. Then you should push for, he's a mandatory, so push for Daniel Jacobs to get a rematch. If it's easy work, then rematch Daniel Jacobs. You know what I mean? You keep saying, oh, Jacobs didn't win the first fight. Well, there's people that think he did win the first fight. So why not fight him? Oh, he didn't look good versus Zaleski. More reason for you to fight him. Oh, look at his eye after the first fight. More reason for you to fight him. Demetrius Andre's inactive. More reason for you to fight him. He's inactive. Derev, he hasn't fought anyone in his 12, 14 fights. More reason for you to fight him. Charlo, what has he done at middleweight? More reason for you to fight him. These guys have all these advantages and disadvantages. More reason for you to fight them. There's still suitable names in the division. Let's go, man. I'm out. I've been killing. I'm the king stream, the stream king, the dream team. Oh my gosh, bars. We just working. I gotta cool off, man. These streams be getting a little bit hot. Listen, people can dislike, but you can't disprove. I ain't heard one educated comment yet that is saying what I'm saying is false and proving it. They just do these drive-by comments. This is what Triple G wanted. He's a good fighter, so let's see it. Let's have at it. Don't say Daniel Jacobs got his ass beat in the first fight, but you don't want to see the rematch. Don't say that Andre's inactive, but you don't want to see Triple G fight him. Don't say that Triple G will knock out Lionzoli Jamal Charlo, but you don't want to see the fight happen. You see how real I am when it comes to this? If I say Terrence Crawford is going to beat Pacquiao's ass, then best believe that I want to see the fight, right or wrong. But see, this is what they do. They tell you that Charlo is going to get destroyed, but they don't want to see it. They don't want to see the man get destroyed. Why would you not, and half of these motherfuckers be racist, why would you not, okay, you're racist, plus it's a black fighter getting destroyed, as you say, that's your fight prediction. Why would you not want to see it? It's a suitable name. It's a guy who talks a little bit of trash, called out Triple G after his fight, didn't beat around the bush with it, right? Why would you not want to see him get knocked out, as you claim? This should be easy work. You could easily put it in Texas, make some good money, satisfy your mandatory, and be like, who next? I want who next. You know what I mean? Especially Canelo, you say he's cheating, then I would prefer you to fight someone that we know is not cheating or hasn't been caught cheating. These are the walls closing in. And we write about, I would say we're right about here on the issue. I think that's fair. Right about here. All these comments and these forms of resistance, now it's time to put up or shut up. Charlo's going to get destroyed. If that's what you really feel, fine. Let's watch that. LSI. Let's see it. Because I'm always in the mood to see a good fight or see someone get destroyed when it's the best fighting the best. But the thing is, these motherfuckers don't believe what they say. Oh, Kovalev's gonna destroy him. He's gonna crush I'll crush him. They don't believe that. That's the problem here. They say the Crusher's gonna destroy Ward and knock him out in the first round, but they in their heart don't believe that. That's just what they're projecting. It's called projecting. Because if you really did believe that, then why would you be anti-seeing it? That's everything you want, because you sound like more of a Kovalev fan than a Ward fight based on your. You sound like more of a Kovalev fan than a Ward fan based on your commentary and your comments, right? You sound like more of a Triple G fan than a Charlo fan based on your comments. So if your comment is like, "Oh yeah, Charlo's fucking, he ain't done shit. He's a bum. He's gonna get destroyed," then let's see it. Why would you not want to see the guy you do fancy destroy a guy that you don't really care about? especially when the boxing public is going to give him a lot of credit for destroying that person because they don't fucking believe it. I'm out. Gang.